All right, sup internet. Looking super good. Just woke up from a nap and ate a poutine, so that's exactly how you want to look when you're filming a YouTube video. I thought that today I would show off some of my cameras that I've gotten from the thrift store and at various other locations. Including like from Lumography and I don't know, places like that. This is only like going to be a really small portion of the collection that I have, because I've got a lot of them, and some of them are like in storage and stuff, and I don't have anywhere to put them and display them right now. So I'm kind of just trying to get all that organized so that I can actually have a place to organize all my cameras and camera equipment and all that kind of stuff. Side note, look at my awesome dress. Okay, so give me 1 second and I will show you guys my camera collection. All right, so if I can actually do this. Here is a very small portion of my collection. This one here is a Brownie Hawkeye. It's one of my, I've never actually used it. It is still usable, obviously. You can even actually use the flash, which I do actually have a whole thing of flash bulbs in this lovely box that it came in, which is the original box. This one is really weird. It's not an old camera. It's actually a relatively new one. It looks like a video camera, but it's actually not a video camera. It's actually a film camera. It's kind of a lot like a Brownie camera, where you can actually you can flip this switch on the side here, and then you can turn it and take pictures from like this. Oh, it's making all these noises. Oops. Haha. I'm turning it on and stuff. Good job. So it's kind of just a unique sort of camera. I collect those too because I'm a weirdo. Because as you can see, these are not all classic looking cameras. Then I've got, well, I'm going to knock things over now. This is my Holga. You guys may have seen these before. Oopsie doopsie. This is my Holga. I think it's like, the color is like Purple Rain or something like that, which kind of makes me sad now because, no more prints. But yeah, so this is my Holga camera. They actually sell these on Lumography, so they're fairly common. I bought mine from a store that used to exist down the street from my house, but doesn't, and I'm sad now because it was like my favorite camera store, and it's gone. And now we only have these crappy fucking stores, and I'm so sad. But anyway, side note. That was a side note. So yeah, these are pretty common. You can get these from Lumography. Lots of people have them. It takes 120 film. So you can see, oh, I've got actually mine modified currently to use 35 millimeter because I'm strange that way. But this is the back of it. You can see it's a lot wider than your average 35 millimeter camera, and that's because it takes big old 120 film, which actually a lot of these cameras here take. I guess, shaky hand. I guess I can show you some of my other Brownie cameras. Actually, since this one's here, I'm going to show you this. If you guys were alive in the 90s and early 2000s, you've probably seen one of these. This is an iZone camera. Currently, you can't buy film for them. This is a Polaroid one. It's one of those ones where you could like take the you could take pictures and then take them out and then stick them places. I just burped. I'm so sorry. So you could take the pictures off of the it's like an instant camera. Oh my god, I can't talk. Okay. So it's an instant camera like a Polaroid. It's made by Polaroid. You would take the pictures and then the film would come out and you could peel it and stick it to things. So I was really excited to find it, but it's kind of just a showpiece for the moment because they don't currently make the film. I'm like really crossing my fingers that Impossible is going to start coming out with film for them, but we'll see what happens with that. Okay, and there's a hair tie up here. How the hell did that get there? Okay, so this is probably one of my older cameras. This is a 100th anniversary Kodak Brownie box. They actually sent these, I think, out to like 12-year-olds or something like that in 1930? 1930. Sorry, there's a sticker on the side here you can see. It's probably not going to focus. Anyway. Yeah, so this is probably one of my older ones. It does still work. I have actually put film in it before. I guess you could, it's not really supposed to take 120 film, but it's got the rollers inside that you use for 120 film, and you can totally take those out and roll 120 film onto there because they will definitely fit it. But I mean, not everybody is willing to do that, obviously. So my other Brownie box camera is this one. Woo! Is this one here. This is this is the Target 620, which means it takes 620 film. I think the other Brownie box camera that I just showed you guys takes 620 film as well. This is 620 means like it's almost the same as 120, but it's like just not quite. It's essentially 120 on a different roller. Don't kill me if that's not true, but that's what I've used as the roller before, is the ones that just came in here and re-rolled 120 on there. Nothing like super special about this one. This one, I think, I have another one that's a lot like this, that I got from a thrift store, but this one is actually, both of these actually, both this one and my, the 1930s one there, were actually both, they actually both came from my granddad. I'm not even sure how he got the 1930s one because, like, it makes sense because he was alive then, but he was not, like, a child, so, I don't know. Anyway, this is, like, nothing really special. It's kind of your standard average Brownie box camera, but I really love these, and I could probably just collect, like, 1,000 of them, so... and these are really popular. Like, there must be like a million of these specific ones out there. I've seen them everywhere. And the other one that I have that's like that is really similar too. Then there's this one, which actually is really neat. I don't think you can really buy film for these anymore. It's called the, oh God, what's it called? It's like the Brownie Mini or something like that. Oh God, okay, it says on here somewhere. Baby Brownie. It's the Baby Brownie. Baby Brownie Special. It's not like the snazziest camera, but I just thought it was really cool because it's like really small and you kind of just don't really see ones like this. I got this at a thrift store, so it was probably a little more expensive than I would normally buy it for at a thrift store. Did I say thrift store twice? Anyway, this is a vintage store camera, so it was a little bit more expensive than I would normally pay for something at a thrift store, but every once in a while you kind of have to just like be like, oh, and, you know, buy something like this. I don't know, I just think this is really cool. I don't know if I'll ever be able to use it, but, you know, we'll see. Everything can probably be modified to actually take the film that you want it to take, so... Okay, so that probably finishes out the cameras that are actually, like, really cool. Now let's come to the ones that I think are cool that no one else does. Okay, so this one, I haven't actually been able to open it yet. You can see the Value Village sticker there on the side. This is actually an underwater camera. I'm not 100% sure that it's ever actually been used because if you look on the back, the sticker that they use to close the film thing is actually still on the camera. So I just kind of have to figure out how to get the sucker out of there. There's like clipper things, but like they're essentially impossible to get off the freaking camera. So we're gonna try and figure that one out because it'd be really cool to be able to actually use this underwater camera. This one, they actually still make film for. They used to have these all the time when I was a kid. Like, they would like give them away in like Happy Meals and stuff at McDonald's or whatever. This is a Kodak 110 camera. Yeah, it's a Kodak 110 Instamatic. So it's just like a teeny, see, it takes like really small, thin film. This I really like started loving so much because Lumography came out with 110 film recently, like, I don't know, a few years ago, and I was like, holy crap, I have a camera that can use that. I'm gonna buy some of that film. So I have all these rolls that I took of this film, and they're all sitting in a bag, which you can see right there. And I can't get them developed. Well, I can. I took them to the developer that we have in town, and the guy was like, yeah, I can develop these, but it's gonna be $60 whether anything shows up or not. So I'm like pretty sad right now. Oh, I forgot one of my older cameras. This one probably isn't like terribly exciting. Ooh, it's got dust all over it. A friend of mine actually bought this for me. I haven't really done a whole lot of, I've never done really like film, although he knows that like I kind of like the aesthetic of like for my Bachelor of Fine Arts show, I'm a BFA. Oh, look at me, so cultured and all that. I actually did like film strips that looked like a movie like film. So he knew that I kind of liked that stuff, so he got this for me. It's just a 8mm like Super 8 video camera. I'm assuming like probably 1970s or something, but I'm not 100% certain on that one. So I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to use this. Like, they do still do 8mm film, but I'm not really... It's kind of intensive to, like... I think there's a lot of places online that, like, you can send away the film, and then you send away for the film, you take the movie, and then you send it back to them, and they send it back to you. That seems like a lot of ridiculousness. But it also seems like something I might do because I'm a crazy person. So, okay, and then this is the last one that I have out here. Oh, no, it's not. Hold on. I will get to that ridiculousness. This is also ridiculous. I got this at a ridiculous garage sale that we have here. They have it every year. It's called the Montgomery Garage Sale. It's giant. It's literally like a whole neighborhood that's one big garage sale. It's not like a block. It's like literally like 10 blocks, the whole streets of a garage sale. This I got there, I think last year. It's actually a digital camera, and it's a Barbie digital camera. Isn't that, like, ridiculous? It's ridiculous, right? It does actually work, but it needs a memory cartridge in it to actually work. I would love to have this working, because then I could just, like, take it with me everywhere. I'm not generally a digital camera person, but this would have just, like, the crappiest quality pictures, which I'm, like, so into. So, and then this, which I was ridiculously excited about. So this is, like, one of my favorite things ever. I don't know if you guys just saw that. So this is actually a one-time use disposable camera. I don't know why it was $3 at Value Village, but I don't care. I bought it anyway. It's a disposable camera, and I was wondering, like, when is this camera from? I'm going to use it no matter what, no matter when it's from anyway, but I was looking to see when it's from, and it actually says that it's from, see, it's got a win a Jurassic Park. Okay, it's not gonna show up because my face is right there. Anyway, it's got like a win Jurassic Park, The Lost World trip to New Zealand. And I was like, holy shit, when did The Lost World come out? And it came out in 1997. So this camera is 20 years old. And I'm like crazy excited to use it because nothing may come out, but if it does, it's gonna be just the most absurd pictures ever. And I'm so into that. So, that is like a partial amount of my collection, and this video is like 14 minutes long because I just keep talking. So I think at some point I'm going to show you guys probably the rest of my collection. There's a lot more. I've got like a big giant bin in my closet over there and like a big giant bin in my other closet over there. So this is not even close to all of the cameras. This is just all I can show off on my thing. Oh, I should show you too. This is really cool. These here are, oh god, okay. These here are photography encyclopedias. Man, everything's just covered in dust up here. I should take better care of my stuff. These are old photography encyclopedias that my dad gave me. They're probably from like the 1960s. I also have an old photography magazine, also from the 1960s. Very exciting. And essentially that's all I have to say, because if I keep talking, this video is going to be like 20 minutes long. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Subscribe if you want, if you enjoy this kind of content. I'm probably going to do a lot more photography related stuff and maybe some tutorials and stuff like that. And I'd also like to do some thrift hauls, which I will probably actually be doing some thrift store shopping this weekend. So there might be one of those coming up in the future. So look out for that. Alrighty. So I guess I will sign off now, and I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow.